welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a little bit more of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And I wanted to put this this video out because I spoke about in my game review of the beta, Modern Warfare beta, that there was something off about the hit detection in this game and the connection. And I wanted to demonstrate this match here where something just didn't feel quite right. I think it's pretty bad aim as well, but something just didn't feel right. I started off aggressive with the MP5, and yeah, just things were not. And you can see there, I'm absolutely hammering them with bullets, and I get kind of one or two shotted. So I wanted to put this out because I wanted to show you, if you come across this in the game, how you maybe give you an idea how to change how you're approaching things. And that's what I do in this game. I actually decide to slow my play down, play a little bit more strategically, some might call it camping, but slow my pace down around the map, and I start doing much better. And so you know, your bad connections in Call of Duty are just a fact of life, and you just got to get used to it, as annoying as it might be, and just adapt your gameplay to suit the situation. So instead of giving excuses, and I don't want to give excuses, but you'll see in a minute that there's definitely lag in this game because I start doing all kinds of weird stuff. But rather than worry about it, just adapt your gameplay, just change what you're doing, maybe post up, get a few kills, move on, etc. And Hackney Yard's a good little map. I do enjoy this map. It is really quite nice. Reminds me a lot of London Docks for World War II, this map actually. But you can, there we go. There, see that? See that little bit of lag? So I knew once that happened, I knew, okay, yeah, there's definitely something going on with the connection. So now I need to just be a bit smarter about how I play, and what parts of the map I head into and what I don't. I love the way that Modern Warfare has designed these maps, where there are kind of multi-levels and lots of places to sneak through and get up on, and I love those kind of maps. They are a lot harder to play, but they're a lot more satisfying when you can be successful. So I'm trying to figure out where the spawns, the enemy spawn is. There's one of my teammates. The enemy spawn is, a lot of the time, is over in this back left corner that we're looking at now. But the spawns in this game, and hopefully they'll change it before the full game comes out, are a bit strange and a bit unpredictable, to be honest. So you can never tell exactly where this, exactly what the spawns are actually going to do. So teammate's still here, so that's good. And I'm always looking at the mini-map to try and figure out not so much where the enemy is, but where my teammates are, because when you can figure out where your teammates are, somebody saw me, then you can pretty much figure out where the enemy is and adapt. So you know, your teammates are usually in a safe, or like a safety net for you. So oh, here he comes. Oh, I should not have got that kill. That was real dodgy aiming. But anyway, I'll take it. And he decided to chase me. I could hear him coming. So I found the footsteps sounds in this game to be a bit inconsistent, and it was sometimes hard to tell who was your teammate and who the enemy was from the footsteps. I hope they fix that when they bring the full game out. I did say that in my review, and if you haven't checked out my review, make sure you do. I'll leave a link somewhere in this video so that you can have a look at that, because I did do quite a comprehensive and detailed summary of the beta and what I found, what I liked, what I didn't like, and hopefully they'll fix a few of those things before they launch the full game in October, late October, which is not too far away now. Still wanted to keep this content rolling for you guys on the channel, so that you get a flavour of Modern Warfare. And you can see I'm sticking very closely. I can see a red dot up there that I think is upstairs. He obviously isn't. I'm trying to keep this content going so that you can get a feel for how Modern Warfare is going to play. So I know that there's a teammate there and there's a teammate to my left, so that means that the spawns have flipped again. Yep. This guy there, he's upstairs. I can hear him actually. I think my teammate's about, yeah, teammate just took care of him. So they're all seems to be over this side of the map. So this I'm going to live now. As I've said in the past, I'm not the best COD player in the world. No, do I believe I'm ever going to be? No, I'm an old guy. My reflexes are a bit slower than some of the young guys we come up against, and therefore I have to adapt. Where the heck did that guy come from? Oh, he hopped over the wall. So I just have to adapt. I have to adapt my play and slow things down a little bit, and be smart about how I play the game. And you know, when you add a little bit of kind of connection lag, whatever latency problems, whatever you want to call it, and I believe from what I've been told it is a latency issue, then yeah, rather than get upset, as you can see there, I should have killed him. It's just a case of, yeah, just adapt to the gameplay. Always keeping an eye on the minimap. I can hear footsteps, that's why I've backed into this corner, because nobody can come in behind me. And I can hear them. They're here somewhere. It's up on the roof there, look. And here I'm about to get caught. I'll get caught a lot with reloading and not having my gun up. Have your gun up. Try and have your gun up in the centre of the screen the majority of the time. It will help you a lot. So now the spawns have flipped. Oh! Ouch, that hurt. I shouldn't have challenged this. It's another thing you need to learn when you're playing this game. When to challenge, when not to challenge. Oof. Couldn't even see him. Could not even see him. My old eyes. But yeah, it is a solid game. I'm going to love playing this when the game comes out. I'm probably not going to put a lot of footage up. I might stream it every so often. I'm not sure. We'll see. You can bet. Now this guy, I see this guy and I think he's my teammate. He's actually an enemy. I actually spotted him and I ran straight past him and ignored him because I thought it was a teammate. If you've played Call of Duty for a while, you know, as soon as you hit the record button or the streaming button, whatever it might be, you are going to have an awful day of play. So we got onto all our streaks here, so we'll check the missile down. You would think we'd land it virtually on top of them, but we land it on a roof and miss the person. So I think we'll pretty much post up here for the rest of the match. Ooh, there's a cruise missile right there. Somebody saw me. That's what that flash is. So this is actually a good little post-up spot up here. It's really quite nice. You can post up here. You got a good. See, it's a bit too slow. Pinging him. He couldn't see where I was though. He couldn't figure out where the bullets were coming from. I've got Claymore at my back, so it's protecting the stairs. Although I found the Claymores didn't really trigger for me a lot. I think people were countering them with perks and whatnot. But you can post up in here, and I've actually had real success up in here. It's a bit quiet this game, but we'll keep working on it. And keep fighting, we got this. Usually they push to the right here. One of the big secrets about if you're going to do this is to not peek out the window too far, or you'll get picked off. Victory here, and hopefully this has helped you with a different way of playing the game. If you're encountering some issues or you feel there's lag or something, rather than quit at, why not try to just take your time and slow yourself down a little bit. I do tend to be a fairly aggressive player when I play, and so it's all about adapting your style around the map, and you'll see my KD is pretty healthy for that game in doing that. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya.